ever since you and a particular person you once dated have ended things, this person just hasn't seemed quite like themselves. And there's been a group of either family members or close friends of theirs that have been trying to confide in them and just really get them to open up about the way that this situation ended between you, or if they're still feeling some type of emotions. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this person does a really good job at trying to block their emotions out or act as though they're content with the ending of your relationship. But at the end of the day, it's like become very obvious to those that care about the most around them that they're just not themselves. You were someone who really brought out the best in this person. You made them feel extremely ambitious, extremely excited and eager about life, down to the way that they smiled. And it's become obvious to people that since you've left their life, their energy just isn't the same. This could be someone who's experiencing some type of anxiety, depression, possibly even an addiction issue. I feel like this person could really have just looked to you for positive energy, look to you for love, and you were always there for them. So Saturday in specific, there could have been a specific thing that your person was going through that someone was like, okay, who's going to be the one to say it? Maybe this person just kind of really is giving some type of energy to others to let them know. It's like almost as if this person's subconsciously asking for help without straight up saying it, if that makes sense. And I feel as though whoever this is you're dealing with wants to apologize to you and make things right, but they're not sure how to go about it. Because this person could have been the one to end things with you abruptly, suddenly, and act as if they didn't need your love anymore. They didn't need your relationship. Or for some of you, this could even be someone you were married to. So take it how it resonates. But if you were married to this person or in a long-term relationship with them, they feel like what they did to you was unforgivable in a sense that you would never take them back. But there are a close family member of theirs, could be even like a mother or a father or a sibling, or like a best friend of theirs, or even both, that's saying, you know, if you still care about this person, why not reach out? And it's like this person could be someone who's extremely stubborn. So I feel like you're dealing with a fixed sign. But yeah, whoever this is keeping them stuck in some type of hurtful mindset or like hurting mentality, right? Like that what they did or how they ended things with you, now they have to kind of live with it. So you're definitely dealing with someone extremely stubborn. Maybe this person's afraid that you are going to tell them you're not interested or you no longer love them. But if you're still watching this message, okay, deep down, this is someone that you could still love and you could both still care about each other quite deeply. So there you go, 4 of Wands. This person's been going out celebrating a lot. And people are noticing, maybe they're kind of going out a little bit too much or going a little too hard when they're going out for drinks or something like this. But 3 of Pentacles is here in the Lovers. So this could be a sibling of theirs that's saying, listen, I know you ain't the same without your girl, without your guy. Like, what are you doing? Okay? And this person's choosing to keep themselves stuck. Because the one thing that they could do is reach out to you and see what happens, right? If you say you're done, but at least this person would have the closure needed. And this person has this mindset that you are going to choose to break their heart because of how they broke yours. So this is why they're choosing to hold themselves back from you, even though this is not what they want. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who is not focused on their career right now. Maybe they're having a hard time with it, something like this. But like in the past, they could have chose their career over you. So this could have been a part of the ending in the relationship. This could be someone who travels a lot for work as well, depending on what they do for their job, whether they're like a business owner or something to do with them traveling a lot. But 3 of Swords, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, lots of fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with all the Pentacles. But yeah, with this 8 of Swords in reverse, it's almost as if their spirit guides are trying to let them know if they reach out to you, it'll bring you both a sense of peace. So you could also be feeling this same part of anxious, depressive type behavior that this person is. Maybe you do a better job at like overcoming it day to day. For example, if you're someone who keeps busy, you choose to pick more healthier outlets to let go of this energy, right? You could be someone who goes for a morning jog, or you spend time making sure that you're really putting your energy into things that are going to help you long term, whereas this person is trying to forget. So that's the biggest sense here, is this person wants you to forgive them, but they're also afraid to approach you with any type of apology or reconciliation in fear of being rejected by you. Look at that, 9 of Swords. So this is how they're currently feeling today, or in the last few days, could be from Saturday on. This person feels as though you'll misjudge them because they have a hard time forgiving themselves, possibly for something that they've done. So for example, if this person stepped out on your connection with another individual or walked away from you without hearing out your perspective on your connection, like they're starting to realize that they created this space for themselves to feel unlovable, or like that you won't forgive them. And whether you're dealing with a feminine or a masculine, this person feels like they're surrounded by a lot of anxious thoughts. So they keep replaying events over and over in their head, and 9 of Swords is like feeling like, woe is me. So your person's kind of in a state of self-pity, where maybe initially you could have even gone through this. So I'm really feeling like this could be a twin flame energy here, because twin flames often mirror each other at different times. So for example, when the ending first happened between the two of you, this could have been your energy, feeling like it kind of came out of left field, heartbroken, woe is you, kind of feeling trapped in that, where do you move forward? But as you've pulled yourself out of that type of space, for a lot of you, you've chosen to pick up a good new hobby to do. For example, you could have started going to the gym, started a yoga class, started spending more time with friends and family. Maybe you started going on nature walks. You chose to do something healthy to let go of those emotions, right? And this person is now starting to feel the emotions that they were suppressing. So maybe at first when the ending happened between the two of you, they were really good at keep on moving forward, not thinking about what they were truly feeling. But now that things have kind of come full speed to a stop or ahead, they've come to realize that they've created this type of scenario where they feel kind of stuck in their thoughts most of the time about you. You could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but they know that they created some type of heartbreak in your life, or theirs, or both of your lives. And now they feel like the aftermath of what they've created is just so hard for them to overcome. So at the top of the other deck's not even the love messages, but it says stay positive. So I feel as though Spirit's trying to tell this person, stay positive, look at things from a higher perspective. Because a lot of you may have some type of love for this person still, or you have forgiveness for them. You know, some of you, I feel as though you could be in a new relationship now though, and this person knows it, or maybe they've heard about it. So they could feel as though there's no coming back from this because they know that you've moved on and you're happy with someone else. So yeah, this person's really just kind of at a loss for words. How could they initiate the conversation between the two of you? How could they right the past wrongs? You could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine or masculine. But with this King of Cups in reverse, it's like total emotional imbalance. So this really has to do with them feeling like they broke up a happy home, or they created some type of unhappy ending between the two of you and they're not sure how to fix it. So I'm really picking up this person's kind of just trying to numb the pain or drowning in their own sorrows, and people around them have become obvious to that. It could even be if they have a roommate or a family member that they live with, something like this. This person specifically is like, why don't you just say something? Why don't you reach out? So maybe there's been many a nights this person's even overheard them upset, crying, trying to suppress how they feel. And honeymooning is here. So when you are with this person, you two were on cloud 9. They truly know that there was some type of feeling all the best love that they've ever felt. And there could have been something in your connection that made things go south very quickly. So for example, this person could have just been overworking, or something to do with them stepping out in another connection with the lovers there. And because all of that happened, yep, there you go. This person was rebounding with another person, or maybe even multiple other lovers at first. But now that all that's kind of subsided and gone away, or the effects of how they felt kind of like they were on top, because for example, when y'all broke up, there could have been a lot of people that were interested in this person. Now that's kind of all subsided, and they're realizing that all the options they thought were truly there were non-existent. So now they're not sure how they could ever correct a situation like this between the two of you. So rebound is here: flirty, temporary options, and unpredictable decisions. So this is it, okay? When you two first broke up, or the relationship ended between you, the marriage, the partnership, this person felt like they had a lot of options, but what they didn't realize is they were temporary. They were fleeting options. They were people who were karmic, essentially, in their life to show them how much that they should have valued your connection. And this person went through a lot of unpredictable actions or intentions with others. For example, this could have been very short-lived relationships, going out, meeting a lot of new people. Possibly even this person could have traveled with friends, gone on a trip, something like this. So they felt like there was always going to be love out there. But what they came to realize over the weeks, months, or even years since you two have been apart is all those relationships were truly fleeting. They were not the unconditional love that you once provided for this person. They were not the honeymoon phase that you lived in with this person. And I feel as though the whole reason your connection could have ended was because maybe you two were either very serious in your connection, or that's where you were wanting things to go. So out of this person being fearful of moving the connection too fast or too deep, they chose to walk away. And this person has now come to realize that they are missing you, okay? So nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. People could be gossiping about how this person up and left you, or like I said, people could be gossiping about how one of you has really gotten your life together and the other one of you has completely just kind of gone numb to the situation. I feel like some of y'all are not dating, whereas this person could be like over dating. SOS is here, so distressed assistant needed. See, there you go. This person has people around them that feel like they truly need some type of helping hand right now. Whether that be like someone to talk to, counseling, something like this to overcome this situation between the two of you. And a lot of people have talked about as well, if this person's had many casual relationships since y'all ended, people are talking about it. People are saying how this person's doing anything they can to try to move on from you. They could be someone who's known as a serial dater. It's like y'all's relationship ended or your marriage ended, however you resonate. And since then, this person has dated multiple people. And people are talking about it. Whereas you could be someone who truly took the time to heal. And also, too, a lot of people knew, or you knew, that this was the love of your life. So it can be extremely detrimental to go through an ending like this. So if that's the case right now, you just need to know that this person feels like they want your forgiveness, but they're not sure how to come towards you and tell you that. So I'm going to pull a few love messages to see what they would like to say to you today. First one says, I feel stuck in a toxic relationship. I'm trying to sort my life out. So wow, since the two of you could have ended things, maybe this person has gotten into an extremely toxic relationship. That could be what people are gossiping about, that this person moved on from you rather quickly and got themselves in a very toxic relationship, whether that be an unrequited love. That could be someone that they're overindulging with. Or, for example, this could be someone that others know is not well suited for your person. Next one says, you believed in me when no one else did. So they want you to know, especially if they picked their career over you, you were someone who always believed in this person when they had nothing, when they were down and out. And the fact that they left you when they could have been doing better in life, they've come to that realization. Because when someone is doing better in life, sometimes you can attract people who are there for the wrong reasons, right? And you were someone who could have been there when this person had absolutely nothing, because you were there for the simple fact that you loved them. So it says, I feel like the angels guided us together. So your person could be going through some type of spiritual awakening since the two of you have ended. I truly feel like you're dealing with a twin flame connection in this reading. And reunion is here. This person is wanting to reunite with you, but they're not sure how to speak up about how they're feeling. And this is something that holds them back a lot, okay? Aries is here, so you could be dealing with an Aries, or this person could be an Aries, or you could be Aries anywhere in your chart. And they want to know if there is someone else. Wow, so there you go. And look at this. At the top of the deck, it says, regretting not being there for you when you needed them. So your person's realizing, okay, or this ex-lover of yours, that they left you when you needed them the most. And they could have totally left you hanging with no one to come to, or they just started ghosting you. Maybe this person like purely cut you off, moved into a new relationship, cut all communications, acted like you didn't exist. Okay, and this person's realizing that they have a lot of regret for that because, like I said, this is someone you're either married to or in a very long-term connection with. And for them to act as though you never existed after that, or your relationship never existed, this person's realizing they were incredibly detached, incredibly avoidant. So now they wonder if there's someone else in your life. Because they've dated so many people since y'all broke up, this person wonders if you have anyone else. This could also be another reason why they hold back from making amends with you, because they feel as though you could be involved with someone, but keeping it more private since the relationship ended between the two of you. And they want you to know that they would love to take you on a romantic date, surprise you, take you somewhere special, have a lot of laughs, and forget about your worries and just be together for a while. So whoever you're dealing with wants you to know that they are ready to move your relationship to a much higher standing, but they're not sure how you feel about them after what kind of went on between the two of you. So this person wants to come in with a love offer, and I feel as though that's the overall energy. Someone is trying to tell your person that they're going to keep feeling lost in their life or completely emotionally detached from others until they either come in with a love offer for you or make amends. So even if this person feels as though there's no going back to your relationship, until they truly set things right with you, this person's going to keep going through some type of toxic cycles of relationships with other people. And that is the whole comes down to, you can meet the same person in other people. So since this person and you ended and they had some type of avoidance as to how they treated you, this person is going through the same cycle with multiple other lovers. And this is someone who may not be taking the time out to heal in between connections. They're jumping from love offer to love offer, where you could have really chosen to change your life since this relationship ended between the two of you by either getting your life really together, which this person can now see as they're feeling stuck, or for others of you, you could have chosen to be more private about your dating life if you are someone who's moved on to a new relationship. So they really respect that about you. This person knows at the end of the day, whatever you choose to do, it's almost as if they know that that will be your decision ultimately, but they have some type of regrets for not being there for you when you needed them. And they want to apologize, make things right, but they're really not sure what you would say or what you would do. So this person's feeling a little bit lost in their life, and they know that you were the one person that always made them feel like a star. So know that whoever you're dealing with today, feminine or masculine, this person has a lot of love for you. They're not quite sure how to express it, and most importantly, they're not quite sure how to apologize. So if you decide to speak to this person, know that they have a lot to unload on you. I feel as though you two could be in a separation for either 8 weeks or 8 months. And this is someone who is really starting to realize the more that time passes, the more that it's becoming extremely difficult for them to come up with the right words or even the strength to come and make amends with you. They feel like the more the time goes on, the more that you are losing hope in them or sight of this connection. So I'm going to leave that there. Definitely let me know if you'd like another part, and drop a comment if it resonates. But it seems like whoever you're dealing with today, this person just really wants to have a reunion with you, but they're not sure if you've moved on.